What if you had to choose between a juicy steak and a fresh salad for the rest of your life? Imagine that. Picture a world where you're forever bound to one dietary path. A world where your food choices aren't just about what's on your plate, but reflect deeper dimensions of health, ethics, and sustainability. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario, it's a very real decision that countless people grapple with every day. Whether it's the sizzle of a steak on the grill or the crunch of a crisp salad, our dietary choices can stir up strong emotions and even stronger opinions. The battle lines have been drawn. On one side, the carnivores with their primal love for meat. On the other, the vegetarians, championing the power of plants. Sounds like a tough choice, doesn't it? Let's dive into the history of this age-old debate. If you think vegetarianism is a modern trend, you might be in for a surprise. Indeed, the roots of vegetarianism reach far back into the annals of history, sprouting in the fertile soils of ancient India and Greece. In these civilizations, the concept of vegetarianism was not only dietary, but also steeply embedded in their cultural and philosophical systems. Let's take a quick jaunt to the Indus Valley civilization, around 3,000 years ago. The tenets of both Buddhism and Jainism, born in this era, advocated for non-violence towards all living beings, including animals. This belief naturally led to a vegetarian diet, which was considered an expression of compassion. The venerable Buddha himself is said to have followed a vegetarian diet, embodying this ethos of kindness and respect for life. Now, let's time travel to the sunny climes of ancient Greece. Here, the renowned mathematician Pythagoras is often credited as one of the earliest known vegetarians in the Western world. His philosophy extended beyond the realm of numbers into the sphere of ethics, where he preached the kinship of all living beings. Pythagorean diet, anyone? Fast forward a few centuries and we find the legendary polymath Leonardo da Vinci, another famous advocate of vegetarianism. Da Vinci, known for his insatiable curiosity about the natural world, reportedly abhorred the idea of killing animals for food. His vegetarian lifestyle was a testament to his profound respect for all forms of life. So, you see, vegetarianism has been part of human culture and thought for centuries. These historical figures were the torchbearers of a lifestyle that sought to reduce harm to other creatures, a philosophy that continues to inspire many today. So, as you can see, the idea of abstaining from meat is not a new one. But how has it affected our modern world? Let's delve deeper into that in our next segment. Fast forward to the 21st century and the vegetarian movement is stronger than ever. A lifestyle once seen as radical or alternative has entered the mainstream. You see it everywhere, from the explosion of vegetarian and vegan options in supermarkets to the rise of plant-based diets among celebrities and athletes. So, what's fueling this green revolution? A few factors come to mind. Firstly, there's a growing awareness around health. More and more people are realizing that a diet rich in vegetables, fruits and whole grains can help combat a variety of ailments, from heart disease to obesity. You've probably heard the phrase, "You are what you eat," and never has it been more applicable than now. Next, we have environmental concerns. The meat industry, particularly factory farming, has been widely criticized for its environmental impact. It's a resource-intensive process that contributes significantly to greenhouse gas emissions. On the other hand, plant farming tends to have a much lower environmental footprint. This has led many environmentally conscious individuals to adopt a vegetarian or vegan lifestyle. Then there's the issue of animal rights. With the rise of the internet and social media, undercover footage and reports exposing the often harsh realities of factory farming have become more accessible. This has sparked outrage and prompted many to boycott the industry altogether. Finally, there's the simple fact that vegetarian food has never been more delicious or varied. From juicy plant-based burgers to creamy vegan ice cream, it's now easier than ever to enjoy a meat-free diet without feeling like you're missing out. But despite this surge in popularity, vegetarianism isn't without its critics. Many argue that a balanced diet, including both plants and animals, is key to optimal health. They point to nutrients like vitamin B12, iron and omega-3 fatty acids, which can be harder to get from plant-based sources. With so many people turning towards a plant-based lifestyle, it begs the question, is it really healthier? As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll explore the pros and cons of vegetarianism and whether it's the right choice for everyone. You've probably heard a lot about the health benefits of a vegetarian diet, but what's the whole story? Let's start with the pros. A vegetarian lifestyle is often associated with a lower risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. This might be due to the fact that vegetarians tend to consume less saturated fat and cholesterol, and more vitamin C and E, dietary fiber, folic acid, potassium, magnesium, and phytochemicals, plant chemicals, all of which are beneficial for our health. Not to mention, a well-planned vegetarian diet can provide us with all the necessary nutrients we need. It's like having a health insurance policy, but instead of monthly payments, you're paying with plates full of colorful fruits, vegetables, and grains. However, like any good story, there's another side to this. The cons. Some nutrients are harder to get from a vegetarian diet. Vitamin B12, for instance, is naturally found only in animal products. A deficiency can lead to anemia and nervous system damage. Iron, too, can be a challenge. While vegetarians can eat iron-rich foods like beans, spinach, and iron-fortified foods, the type of iron in these foods is not as easily absorbed as the iron from meat. And then there's protein. Yes, you can get protein from plants, but it's a bit more complicated than that. The protein in plant foods is considered incomplete, meaning it doesn't contain all the essential amino acids that your body needs. So you need to eat a variety of plant-based proteins to get all those essential amino acids. Finally, let's not forget that changing dietary habits is a major lifestyle adjustment. It requires planning, knowledge, and a certain level of commitment. It's not as simple as swapping a steak for a salad. It's about learning to balance your nutrients and diversifying your meals to keep things interesting. Clearly, there are both benefits and drawbacks to a vegetarian lifestyle. But what about a diet that includes meat? While vegetables pack a nutritional punch, can they truly replace meat in our diets? This question has been the subject of heated debates, and for a good reason. Meat is a powerhouse of nutrients, some of which are difficult to obtain from plants. Take vitamin B12, for instance. It's vital for nerve function and the production of DNA. While it's naturally found in animal products, it's notably absent in plants. Sure, you can get it from fortified foods or supplements, but these are not always available or affordable for everyone. Then there's iron, another essential nutrient. There are two types, heme and non-heme. The former is easier for our bodies to absorb and is found predominantly in meat. The latter, found in plants, is not as readily absorbed, so while spinach may give Popeye his strength, it might not cut the mustard for everyone. Let's not forget about complete proteins. These are proteins that contain all 9 essential amino acids that our bodies can't produce on their own. Again, meat takes the crown here. While you can get these from a combination of different plant foods, it requires more planning and variety. From an evolutionary perspective, meat has played a crucial role in our development. The nutrients found in meat helped fuel the growth of our brains, making us the intelligent beings we are today. So, meat brings its own set of essential nutrients to the table, but what's the final verdict? Stay tuned to find out. To eat meat or not to eat meat, that is the question. As we've seen, this query isn't as simple as it may seem. The roots of vegetarianism stretch back centuries, showing us that this isn't a new age trend, but a deeply ingrained lifestyle choice for many. Yet it's also clear that the modern world has taken the vegetarian movement in some interesting directions, with plant-based diets becoming increasingly mainstream and accessible. However, this doesn't negate the fact that there are potential health risks associated with vegetarianism. Our bodies require certain nutrients that are more readily available in meat, but it's also true that a diet rich in vegetables can provide a host of health benefits. The pros and cons of each diet are not black and white, but rather shades of green and red, with each individual's unique health needs, ethical beliefs, and lifestyle choices playing a significant role in determining what's best for them. On one hand, the sizzle of a steak might be an irresistible call for some, while on the other, the crunch of a fresh salad might be the symphony of health for others. But remember, balance is the key. It's not about giving up one for the other, but about understanding your body and making informed choices. In the end, the choice between a steak and a salad is a personal one. What's clear is that a balanced diet, whether it includes meat or not, is key to a healthy life.